I've recently been looking into Boeing, and if you're like me and a lot of other people, Boeing is, an American iconic company, or at least it has been for decades until now. It's rapidly becoming an American punchline, a joke. Now, I was inspired to look into Boeing recently when the second whistleblower in less than 2 months died under mysterious circumstances. The first whistleblower, John Barnett, who was 62 and a 32-year veteran of Boeing, he was in the middle of testifying in a bombshell lawsuit when apparently he went out to his truck in South Carolina and shot himself to death. The second whistleblower just recently, just last week, died. He was a younger guy, 45 years old, died of a mysterious infection and a stroke, which overtook him in no time at all. And of course, the conspiracy theories around these two men were swirling. So I'm not here to discuss what really happened because I don't know. There are still autopsy results pending for one of the guys, and Charleston police are looking into the death of John Barnett and his allegedly self-inflicted gunshot wound. But what's going on with Boeing that these two whistleblowers are dead? And in fact, there are 10 more whistleblowers that are giving material right now as we speak to lawyers in South Carolina. Well, the problem is, from what I understood from many of the people I talked to, and many of them are experts and they're former high-level Boeing executives, is that Boeing for years now has gone from being a company run by genius engineers to a company run by bean counters, by accountants. And all these whistleblowers tell me, and they've told lawyers and they've testified in Congress and in all sorts of lawsuits, that the company has been looking the other way while they get rid of quality control, while they do all sorts of shortcuts that apparently have been putting their aircraft in danger. And this really came to a head in 2018 and 2019 when two different Boeing 737 MAXs crashed, killing a total of 346 people. Now, the two crash investigations still aren't completely over, but again, this went along with what these Boeing executives and guys on the factory floor were warning everybody about, that they were just cutting too many corners. In January, there was a Boeing aircraft, an Alaskan Airlines jet, that took off and the door blew out. Thank God nobody was killed, but it was something that everybody wrote about, another shocking Boeing problem. So, what happens next? Well, as I said, these two whistleblowers, the deaths of both of them are still being investigated. It could just be nothing more than two separate tragedies. Nobody really knows. But like I said, there are 10 more whistleblowers yet to be really heard from. There are ongoing Senate cases and Senate hearings. And as I'm taping this today, just this morning in Istanbul, a Boeing aircraft landed with its landing gear not working. So for now, it's like we're not exactly flying the friendly skies.